Okay, so this is Mike from PLM Digital. Want to show you how to get your business. This is for a brand new website into what's known as Google My Business. So you've got a new website, and it's really important you want it found in what's known as Google My Business, as Google themselves here say attract new customers with your free Google listing. For those who don't already know what Google My Business is, it's also known as GMB, or the map results. It's really important that you verify yourselves with Google if you're a local service, because when people search for a local service online, I'll give you an example here, which we may all have done at some point. We're looking for a pizza, just in a new town, or you're looking for a new pizza place. This is what we'd call Google My Business results. So these are your sort of standard normal results, but if it's a local service, they have these map results. And if you've ever used Google, I'm sure you've seen this at some point. Over 80% of people who are looking for a local service will use Google. So it's really important you're in this area. Now, by applying for Google My Business, you get listed here and verified in these results. So really important that you're one of those companies. Maybe a little bit close to home. If you're looking for, maybe not necessarily pizza, but if you're looking for waterproofing for your house, then again, these are the results. And you can see here, really quite important that you get found here. This is sort of what a verified Google My Business result would look like, with opening hours, addresses, etc. So I'm going to show you how you get listed there. It's pretty straightforward. We're going step by step. So the first thing is we need to come over to Google My Business Maps. So I'm just going to pause this video for a second, and then we're going to come back to it in a minute. Okay, so I just needed to get a password and pause the video there. So this is where we're going to come to, google.com/business, or you can just search Google for Google My Business. This is the page you should be arriving on. And as I say, really important you get in here. It's free, and you're going to have a great chance at starting to find yourself in front of people who are looking for you and your service in the local city. So, plumbers or locksmiths or waterproofers or carpet cleaning in any town, city, suburb. You want to be here, so when somebody searches, you've got a good chance of being found. So obviously the next thing we do is click here, start now. And we'll bring that up. Now, I've got a few accounts already set up. If you already have a Gmail email, then you're already logged into Google's system, and it will automatically take you through to either this page or the page if you're logged in. I'm not logged into any of these accounts. If you don't have a Google Gmail account, you're going to have to sign up for one. So just to show you what that would mean, you'd probably come through to a page like this, create account. You may want to create a dedicated account for this. I wouldn't recommend it. If you've got a Gmail email you use for work as well, use that and sign up. But if you don't, you're going to have to create a Google account to access all of these Google, different services, YouTube, Maps, Mail, Gmail, all of these. So put your name in, put all of these details in, pretty straightforward. Select your email address here. I think you should be able to manage all of these. Put your date of birth in. You will need that if you ever forget your passwords. Put the real one in. Your gender. Put your telephone number in for the location you are. Select the location you are, and it may give you the option to verify your Gmail email by phone. If it does, I'd tick that option. They'll send you a quick text, and it verifies your Gmail. And also, if you ever log yourself out, you can get back in by sending it to your mobile phone. So definitely fill that out. And next steps, it'll then take you on to creating a Google account. Well done, and you'll be set up. So I'm not going to do that because we've got an account already. But remember, this is for, we're looking to set you up a brand new Google My Business for a business. So in this example, I'm going to use this as the email set up for this website we're going to put in there. And as a password we saved, pause the video for. It should take you to this page. So again, this is a video to show you how we're going to sign up for a brand new business that's just had a business that's just had a brand new website completed. So unlikely to already be in Google's business locales. Basically, you start typing the name of your company. It needs to be exactly right. This is the one we're going to try and show you to put in today in Plumbing Tech Works in Cape Town. And we'll start typing that in, and as you can see, it should start coming up with options. If your company appears here, then you can select it. It's unlikely to if this is a brand new website, but as I say, it's not in there already. If it is, then select it and follow the instructions. It's going to say you'll want to claim your instructions. If you run into any difficulties, obviously there's help available with ourselves in our website or our tech support. So that's what you're going to want to do. Click next, load up that page, and this is where you're going to have to put your company address details in. Obviously, you select the country you're in. Now, this is really important you get the address exactly right. The reason the address is important is later on in this video, you'll see Google are going to send a postcard to this address with a PIN number, a verification PIN number, and you'll have to put that PIN number from that letter postcard into Google My Business to prove that you actually are at this residence. So it's really important. It's obviously the correct address, and it's your business address, and you really do live there. So here's the details. So we're going to copy this into Google. Select that. If we can select it all. So make sure this is exactly right. Do double check your spelling, it's important, and obviously it needs to be an address where you can receive postcards, so or mail. Very important. No, and that's in Paro, and the postcode was 7500. Now, you're going to want to, more often than not, probably tick this. I deliver goods and services to my customers. If you're offering a service like plumbing or waterproofing or locksmithing, you do deliver a service. If you have a commercial address where people can visit you, maybe if you're a locksmith, people come to cut keys, then that's fine too. But this is really dependent on your business, but you're probably going to want to tick that. I wouldn't necessarily recommend hiding your address. You can do if you want, but I would probably leave that blank. If you're happy to show your address and you have a location, you can click next. Probably with most default settings, you can click here and learn more, of course, and find out about that. Really, you can read through that. As I say, probably most services would tick this. Click next. Now, again, it really depends on your business. Are very unlikely that sort of local home services will be using mail or courier. If you're a locksmith or a plumber or a carpet cleaner, you're going out to somebody's house to do the job. So unlikely. If it is you, obviously tick it. Maybe you're an e-commerce site. You could tick this, and then you're going to give them the options to enter in your local areas. So you might service different areas. But my recommendation would be to set a certain amount of kilometers from your business. So how far will you travel? Say 20 kilometers in this example, but how far will you travel to your customers? Put that in there if you're a service industry, and then click next. What kind of business do you run? Pretty important you get the exact industry that's your main industry. A lot of people, if you do carpet cleaning, for example, you might also do cleaning services and maid services. But if you're predominantly a carpet cleaner and that's where you like to make the most money, or it's the business that your main part of your business or the most profitable, put the main business in. So you could offer a few things, but you can see carpet cleaners comes up with that one. That's one you'd select rather than cleaning service, because cleaning services you might prefer to do carpet clean. Likewise, this example where you've got a plumber, sometimes they'll do electrical work as well, but don't put in electrician, because if your main industry is plumber, obviously if your main industry is plumbing and you've electrician, and you do plumbing, put that in. But this is a plumbing business, so we're definitely going to choose plumber, and make sure it's from the drop down options, and then select next. This is again really important you get the exact details in correct. So you want to put your telephone number in here and the website address. Make sure you spell it correctly, so that it's exactly right, or come and just copy it straight from the actual website. So there you go. You could leave the dashes in, or you take them out, and then click next. Again, verify your connection to this business. Let's confirm you're authorized to make this listing, and you really just tick yes. There's not a lot else you can do, but and wait for that to load up. Now, this is where it's really important the email's right. You could verify by video, and then basically you'll have a live chat with somebody at Google, Google My Business, via video. It's a bit tricky and bit of a hassle to set up, and they're going to want to see your offices and be shown around, etc., via video. It's not a method we'd recommend, really. You want to get the postcard sent to your address, and here they ask you to double check the address is correct, and you just click how would you like to get your verification code. You can click here and learn more. Basically, they're going to send you, as I say, a postcard. They call it a postcard, letter, whatever you want, through the mail, and if you open that mail up, it'll be addressed obviously to this address, and when you get it, there's going to be a confirmation PIN code that you'll need to then enter back into this account. So I'm going to go ahead and click mail, and there we go. Keep an eye out for this postcard. It should arrive with your verification in 1 to 2 weeks. So I'm just going to take a screenshot of that. Now, optional contact name, I'm going to put Isaac, because that's the gentleman who this would be addressed to. So we can send this. This is exactly what they're going to send, Isaac. And as I say, we'll take a screenshot of that. And then they'll send a postcard. Keep an eye out for it. Should be arriving in 1 or 2 weeks. And once it does, you'll need to come back here, log into your Google My Business account, enter that PIN code, and await. It'll then be verified. So do be aware if you haven't received it within sort of up to sort of 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, then maybe you can get in touch with Google and just say, look, I haven't received the card. After 30 days, you'll have to go through this whole process again. So just to let you know, that's the process, and click continue here. And here you'll see your account. So you can click around, get started, etc. Whatever you do, don't update anything here until you've got your account verified. So personally, you probably just want to log out of here and come back once you've got the card. So we can click get started here. You can update this later, of course. This is your account. By logging in here, you can log in at any time and start to update it. And certainly, we'd encourage you that. And there's further training on that. But you definitely want to get your account verified. When you come to verify it, up here you'll log in, and there'll be a verify your account. And like I say, you can click here and learn more about that. How to update it. So that's how you verify your account. Hope that's been useful. As I say, any questions, or if you'd just like us to take care of it, we've got support for this, and lots of good services you can take us up on to get yourself verified. Really important. Obviously, you can do it for free as well. But if you're busy or just want us to take the strain, no problem. Happy to do it. really help you get your website found and obviously verified in Google. So hope that's been helpful, and I will log out.